So here we go. Dhoni versus Pant. Can CSK make a turnaround or will Lucknow, against all odds, register another win? They beat Gujarat. They've been on a song. Nicholas Puran playing like a beast. By far the best batter in this IPL. Mitchell Marsh also up there. Mayank Yadav expected to join the team anytime in the next few days. Lucknow will have all of their arsenal and ammo back. I am told it's a sellout crowd. Sanjeev Goenka has traveled to Lucknow after winning the ISL. Plenty of action. Let me start with Abhishek Mishra from on ground. Abhishek, माहौल कैसा है? स्टेडियम विल बी येलो. आज लखनऊ को भी पता है कि आज महेंद्र सिंह धोनी के सारे फैंस वहां पहुंच जाएंगे. लोकली फैंस डिवाइडेड होंगे. मुझे तो ये भी लग रहा है कि ज्यादा अवे टीम के फैंस पहुंच जाएंगे धोनी को सपोर्ट करने के लिए. आप माहौल थोड़ा हमें डिस्क्राइब करें बिफोर आई गो टू रोहित, शोभित एंड भारत.
अराउंड हाफ एंड 1 किलोमीटर 1.5 किलोमीटर के आसपास सिर्फ येलो है. आई वाज ट्राइंग टू फाइंड द एलएसजी फैन बट इट्स सो टफ टू फाइंड द एलएसजी फैन हियर. आई थिंक चेन्नई से भी ज्यादा क्रेज है एमएस धोनी का यहाँ लखनऊ पे. और मैं ऑलमोस्ट 1 PM से यहाँ पे हूँ एंड तब से लोग आ रहे हैं और अभी के
एक मिनट मुझे ये बताओ, तुम 1 PM से क्यों हो? तुम क्यों हो 1 PM से? तुम क्या कर रहे थे?
हिंदी शो के लिए बोल रहा था.
ओके, रोहित ने तुमको 1 PM वहां पहुंचाया इसीलिए. मैं नहीं तो सोच रहा था 7:30 बजे गेम. तुम 1 PM से क्यों हो? एनीवे बताओ, पीछे भी दिख रहा है. बताओ माहौल कैसा है?
माहौल सर बहुत एनर्जेटिक है और सिर्फ येलो ही दिख रहा है. एंड वी विल सी इन द स्टैंड्स एज वेल दैट except the LSG brigade and few LSG fans, that the loyal LSG fan, उसके अलावा पूरा स्टेडियम पेंट येलो से पेंट हो चुका है ऑलरेडी. फोर्सेज आज बढ़ा दी गई है कंपेयर टू अदर मैचेस. आज ज्यादा फोर्सेज है स्टेडियम के बाहर एंड अभी कुछ देर में टीम बस भी आ जाएगी. तब और भी टफ होगा पुलिस के लिए कि लोगों को संभाल पाना अभी बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल हो रहा है. और दोपहर से मैं देख रहा हूँ लोग आ रहे हैं एंड आई बीन द बिगेस्ट सरप्राइज फॉर मी दैट पीपल केम हियर फ्रॉम द नेपाल, remote areas from the Jharkhand, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, and I met few guys who actually came from Telangana and Andhra as well. So Dhoni magic, the Mahi magic is unmatchable any point of India. And Jahir also said before the tournament start, he said कि जब तक MS Dhoni खेलेंगे you cannot expect any other color in Ekana except yellow. येलो के अलावा कुछ नहीं दिखने वाला जब तक वो रिटायर नहीं होते. एंड ये पीपल ऑल्सो पूछा मैंने कि परफॉर्मेंस नहीं अच्छी हो रही. दे सेड दैट डजंट इवन मैटर. आई जस्ट वांट टू सी धोनी. ही इज इनफ, नॉट द मैच. वॉट एवर परफॉर्मेंस विल बी, वॉट एवर द रिजल्ट विल बी, हाउ दे विल परफॉर्म डजंट मैटर. ओनली धोनी मैटर.
Shumik, what explains this? Here, and you can see behind Abhishek, I saw 2 LSG jerseys. Everybody else is number 7. Everyone. This man is losing. Team is losing. Nobody is performing. Number 10 in the points table. Yet everything is sold out. Abhishek, for example, had requested for 2 better tickets. I struggled actually, and I'm saying it on record, that when I called, because it was told to me today, I actually called. I was told, boss, you should have told us earlier. Everything is sold out because it's CSK all gone. I mean, this is the kind of madness that we are seeing with CSK and with MS Dhoni. Kolkata, 7th May, I can tell you, all of a sudden, from today, you will not get tickets for the CSK KKR game. All gone. You will get any other game, not the CSK game. Look at this, Shomik. Everything is yellow. Tell me before I go to Rohit and Bharat.
Absolutely. That's how it is. That's how it is always. I mean, that's the aura of MS Dhoni. And MS Dhoni, see, MS Dhoni winning or losing, that doesn't matter at all at this stage. For Dhoni, of course, I mean, at this stage of his career, and also for the fans, and the difference between between IPL and, for example, ISL, they don't have ISL. Doesn't, if you see the ISL, for example, it is about the club's fan support, be it Mohun Bagan, be it East Bengal, be it Mohammedan Sporting, or be it Bangalore FC. But here we have players who are called heroes, and MS Dhoni. MS Dhoni is the biggest of them all. I mean, to an extent, it's what Ramchandra Guha had said. I somewhat agree with him that Indian cricket is a prisoner of a personality cult. It's not about the team. It's not about the sports overall. Indian cricket is a prisoner of personality cult. But that's what the nature of the beast is. That's what it has been. I mean, if you go back to the 1940s, also no Mustaq, no Test. So it has been like that. And Dhoni, because he is MS Dhoni, but I can tell you, I can assure you, and I have exchanged text with you after my conversation with a top CSK official, that even after five losses, they are not hitting the panic button. This team, this season, from outside, it feels like a write-off, and it is going, in all likelihood, it is going to be a write-off. That will not reduce Dhoni's popularity. Number one, number two, you will never see CSK hitting the panic button. As I am told that you sometimes you win, sometimes you lose in sports, and that is how they are looking at things. Maybe obviously they will go for a course correction next year. They will do that, but for the time being, for the timing, there is and what, very importantly, there are no negative vibes there in that dressing room. That was
Okay.
what that, that
Shomik,
was also what
let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. Let's get a pulse before I ask Rohit and Bharat. Give me some original audio, Rohit, Rohan, of this. Give me some original audio. Give me audio of these guys. रोहित यार, ये कैसे एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हो? हर मैच हार रहा है, फिर भी कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है.
आई थिंक कुछ प्लेयर्स हार और जीत से ऊपर है मुरादा। महेंद्र सिंह धोनी का नाम उनमें से एक है। अगर आप उनका वही जैसा शामिक दा ने कहा, एक पर्सनालिटी कल्ट है कि एक स्थिति आ चुकी है जब आपको हार और जीत नहीं देखनी है। आपने देखा हुआ है ना उन्हें, आप अपने बचपन से उनको देखते आ रहे हो इंडिया को जिताते हुए। वो क्या है, अब वो ये लास्ट के 2-3 साल डिफाइन नहीं करेंगे। हो सकता है कि आज की जनरेशन ये बोले कि यार हमारे बड़े भैया या हमारे पापा जिसका किस्सा सुनाते थे वो महेंद्र सिंह धोनी तो कोई और था, और आज का महेंद्र सिंह धोनी उससे बिल्कुल मैच ही नहीं करता है। बट टू बी रियली ऑनेस्ट, धोनी ने जो 10-15 साल में पिछले 2004 से जो वो करते आ रहे हैं, वो 2018, 2019, 2021 तक, या फॉर दैट मैटर अगर आप 2023 तक भी उसको ले जाएं, जब चेन्नई अपना लास्ट टाइटल जीती है और उनकी कप्तानी में जीती है, तो सबको पता है कि धोनी ने जो करना था वो कर दिया है। अब दे जस्ट वांट टू एंजॉय हिम। अब वो जैसे लाइक जैसे अभी टॉम क्रूज की MI मिशन इम्पॉसिबल की लास्ट सीरीज आ रही है, हो सकता है कि वो फ्लॉप हो या हो सकता है वो बहुत बड़ी हिट हो जाए, बट टॉम क्रूज ने जो करना था वो कर चुके हैं। अब ये फिल्म कैसी होती है, ये अपनी लेगेसी पे जिंदा रहेगी। तो मुझे लगता है महेंद्र सिंह धोनी भी यहां से जितना खेलना चाहें, वो अपनी लेगेसी पर ही जिंदा रहेंगे, और ये लोग इसीलिए उनके दीवाने हैं क्योंकि इन्होंने या तो सुना है या देखा है। मतलब ये जो लोग अभी स्क्रीन पर दिख रहे हैं, इनकी उम्र ऐसी नहीं दिख रही है कि ये 2011 के वर्ल्ड कप पे बहुत ज्यादा जवान रहे होंगे। तो इन्होंने किससे सुने हुए हैं महेंद्र सिंह धोनी के कि यार वो ऐसे कर देता था, वो लास्ट में ले जाके छक्का मार देता था, वो एक ऐसा पंट खेल देता था कि कोई सब डिसबिलीफ में चले जाते थे। तो मुझे लगता है कि उन्हीं किस्सों को कि यार आज हम भी देख लें, कुछ जो हमने सुना है या जो हमने बहुत बचपन में देखा है वो शायद देख लें। तो मुझे लगता है दिस इज ऑल अबाउट महेंद्र सिंह धोनी, जो कल्ट जिसकी हम बात कर रहे हैं, कि वो लोग अपने सामने भी एक बार देखना चाहते हैं। तो मुझे लगता है बुरियादा ये उसी की वजह है कि अब वो जीत चुके हैं 5 ट्रॉफियां, अभी भी 5 ट्रॉफियां उनके पास है, तो हार और जीत शायद मैटर नहीं कर रही। अब उनको पता है कि यार एक आध सीजन और है, बस जी लेते हैं महेंद्र सिंह धोनी को। दैट्स द ओनली थिंग। बाद में कहां मिलेगा मौका।
So Bharat, what Rohit is saying, so whatever happens tonight, Lucknow wins, CSK wins, who cares? For these fans, look at these fans. Rohan, give me
ये
another
बढ़िया
audio
धोनी का
for 30
टैटू
seconds
बनवाया हुआ
before I go.
बिल्कुल दिखा, स्टंप के पीछे हमेशा दिखता है, दिखता रहेगा और दिखता रहेगा हमेशा।
सीएसके ये बढ़िया धोनी का।
Bharat, firstly, I want to put this on record. Abhishek Mishra, great work. वो कहाँ चला गया, कहीं तो चला गया वो, but great work by him. Bharat, explain this. This is supposedly Lucknow. There is a team from Lucknow. I haven't seen anything which is about Lucknow. There is a player called Rishabh Pant who is a big star. There is Nicholas Puran who has taken the IPL by storm. Have you even heard of Puran? Have you even heard of Pant? It is all Dhoni. Bharat Ramraj.
Yeah, maybe as it has already been said that he's coming to the fag end of his career. So maybe a lot of fans want to see that little bit of final glimpse of MS Dhoni. Maybe who knows, will he be there for another season or will he not be there for the next season? So they just want to see a final glimpse of their hero. It is actually, if you notice, MS Dhoni cult has kind of become bigger and bigger over a period of time. Even if you compare it to what it was around 10 years ago, I guess it is become even bigger. So I guess that's the only thing I can think of. They most of them know that it's coming to the end of his career somewhere. Maybe he will play for another season, but still coming to the end of his career. So they just want to see that final glimpse, final few moments of MS Dhoni, whether he scores a zero, whether he scores 2 sixes like he has been doing in this IPL or the last IPL. Right in the last over, he will come out to bat or score a couple of sixes. It doesn't really matter for people. That's the only thing I guess one can tell.
अभिषेक ये बताओ, पहला तो ये बात है कि ग्रेट विजुअल्स, फैंटास्टिक विजुअल्स, वेरी रिच, ग्रेट वर्क. तुम किसको सपोर्ट कर रहे हो? तुम भी धोनी को सपोर्ट कर रहे हो क्या? तुम्हारा स्टोरी क्या है?
I've been a huge fan of Dhoni since childhood. मैं तो आज तक किसी टीम को सपोर्ट ही नहीं किया except चेन्नई. Actually, I wanted to don a CSK jersey and live आना चाहता था, but I think that as a reporter is work or not.
इंग्लिश है, ये मत करना. ये रोहित जुगलान का शो में जाके करो. ये मेरा इंग्लिश शो में ये कतई मत करना तुम. अल्टीमेटली यहाँ तुम जर्नलिस्ट हो, तुम धोनी फैन हो सकते हो. त्रिशा को मैंने परमिशन दिया है, आरसीबी का जर्सी पहन के वो शो करती है ऑलरेडी. सो तुम और उसके पीछे मत जाना. जो भी कर रहे हो एटलीस्ट एक जर्नलिस्टिक एक न्यूट्रलिटी करो. बट हैविंग सेड दैट, चलो आईपीएल इज नॉट अबाउट जर्नलिज्म एट ऑल. आईपीएल इज आल्सो अबाउट सेलिब्रेशन. सो अगर पहनना है धोनी का जर्सी तो पहन लो. बट मुझे बताओ क्यों, व्हाई इतना खराब खेल रहा है सीएसके, इतना नंबर 10 है, फिर भी इतना फैंडम क्यों आ रहा है? तुम क्यों सपोर्ट करना चाहते हो सीएसके को?
नॉट ओनली मी, मैंने बहुत से फैन से भी बात की एंड दे ऑल सेड कि अगर आप कोविड के बाद से भी देखा जाए, लास्ट 5 ईयर में सबसे ज्यादा ट्रॉफी सीएसके ने ही जीती है. अब 2 ट्रॉफीज हैं, तो ट्रॉफीज डजंट मैटर, परफॉर्मेंस डजंट मैटर, जस्ट अ ग्लिम्स ऑफ एमएस धोनी मैटर. बाकी कुछ नहीं मतलब मैटर करता है. परफॉर्मेंस क्या है, मतलब 1 सीजन 2 सीजन एट ऑल, हो सकता है 1 सीजन और धोनी खेल जाए. तो अभी के टाइम पे सिर्फ मूवमेंट मैटर करता है. पीपल वांट टू सी हिम ऑन द ग्राउंड. कल मैं आया था, प्रैक्टिस सेशन खत्म हुआ था एंड आई कैन सी समथिंग अराउंड 1000-2000 people waiting outside the Ekana International Stadium. They just want to see a glimpse of Dhoni. धोनी बस की सीट पे सबसे लास्ट सीट पे बैठते हैं, वो उनका एक फिक्स स्पॉट है. और कल भी सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस लगी हुई थी कि कैसे लोगों को रोका जाए, क्योंकि अलाउड नहीं कर रहे थे गेट नंबर 3 पे जाने के लिए, और फिर भी बहुत ज्यादा भीड़ थी. तो सिर्फ एक ही नेम है. और कुछ लोगों से और मैंने बात की, उन्होंने कहा हमने सचिन को नहीं देखा है लेकिन हमने धोनी को देखा है. ये सबसे बड़ी बात है कि अभी के जनरेशन में अगर सबसे बड़ा कोई हीरो जो सबसे बड़ा क्राउड पुलर है, महेंद्र सिंह धोनी, विराट कोहली, रोहित शर्मा, नो डाउट. बट एट दिस पोजीशन जहां पे धोनी महेंद्र सिंह धोनी क्रिकेट छोड़ना चाहते हैं, उनसे बड़ा क्राउड पुलर या उनसे बड़ा स्टार अभी के मौके पे कोई दिख नहीं रहा है.
Maybe because I'm outdated, I don't understand this fandom. But I'll tell you a story. 2019 World Cup, Sachin and I, because Abhishek mentioned Sachin, we were going out of the Manchester Stadium, India versus Pakistan, and India was winning. After Kuldeep Yadav bowled that dream ball to Babar Azam, all of us knew India is winning. I told Sachin we need to get ready for our show. Thoda pehle nikal jate hain. And Sachin and I were actually going from behind the stadium. All of a sudden, the match is on this side, okay? And we are going from this side. So from the back of the stadium. So one fan, he turns and he looks from the second floor, looks that it is Sachin walking. Believe me, he actually screamed Sachin and he said, I will jump. And Sachin in a mode of panic said, mat karo yaar, gir jaoge, mar jaoge. And all of us were like, we are looking up, Sachin and me, and this fan is saying, I am going to jump. so that I can reach you. Within 1 minute, there were 200 people surrounding Sachin at least. Some started kicking me, punching me कि भाई ये कौन है, हट जाओ यहाँ से, हम लोग सचिन को पकड़ लेंगे. मैं सचिन को बोला तुमको जो करना है करो, I am not with you. I am going out from another gate. You handle this. And Sachin started sprinting towards his car. And these people are sprinting after him. Boss, I have not seen this kind of madness. This is exactly what this guy is talking about. Abhishek is talking about MS Dhoni. I don't understand this, Shomik. Try and decode this for me. Forget about match result. A lot of people saying CSK will lose badly. Dhoni is that sweet dish of Indian cricket which you can eat every day. Fitmark decks. Dhoni is finished. Brand के वजह से अरे भाई IPL भी तो brand ही है. CSK will lose badly. How are you looking at this, Shomik? Are you okay with this? This kind of fan frenzy that this one man can create across India?
See, I think it's a socio-economic phenomenon, and it's this fan culture is also part of the. It's you will not see this kind of fan culture in Europe, or maybe I mean I don't know about that much about America, but you will not see this kind of a fan culture. And obviously, there the footballers are celebrated. There, I mean, big sporting personalities are celebrated, but you will not see this kind of fan culture in Europe. Maybe it's about it comes from a fact that people in this part of the world, in a um, in a country with lesser economic strength, they are deprived in the sense they don't get what they like. They, a lot of things are not achievable from them, so they try to realize their dreams through a cult figure, and from that, these people have achieved a lot in their lives. In the
Okay.
sense, cricket. I mean, this is the country that doesn't produce Nobel laureates at the drop of a hat. This is the country that doesn't produce Oscar winners at the drop of a hat. I'm talking about education and performing arts. So from that point of view, as because it is sports, I mean cricket, whatever, it is a performing art, and someone is taking you to the destiny where you actually, in your inherent dream, wanted to achieve. I think that is the connect. This is a socio-economic thing, and this is
Shomik, I saw Rishabh Pant fan there. I saw Rohan, can you tell me what that Rishabh Pant fan was saying? Ah, this guy.
क्या लगता है आप लोगों को आज परफॉर्मेंस?
चेन्नई सुपर किंग कमबैक,
चेन्नई एकदम पूरा फाड़ देगी.
2024 का बदला लेना है, 2024 का बदला लेना है.
2024 का चेपाक का बदला. आप पिछले साल तो यहाँ पे भी हारे थे, काना में
यहाँ
भी.
पे चेपाक का बदला लेना है.
17 साल राज किए, थोड़ा गड़बड़ा गया है मामला.
16 साल.
सॉरी ब्रदर,
आज मामला
2 साल जेल में रहना है.
वहाँ भी एक टीम से मार रहा था, फाइनल लेके गया था. जहाँ धोनी रहेगा वहाँ मारते रहेगा.
तो आज मतलब आज
धोनी है,
यहाँ धोनी है, वही धोनी है. तो आज ये सीएसके कितनी टी शर्ट लेके आए थे बेचने के लिए आप?
अरे हम तो बहुत सारे लेके आए थे, खत्म कर दिए. एक बची है,
सिर्फ एक बची है.
कोई फैन नहीं मिल रहा धोनी का, वरना हम भी चले जाएगा.
अपने लिए बचाए, अपने लिए.
ले लो. नहीं, मैं तो पहनता नहीं. मैं इसलिए पहनूं कि लोग मेरे फैन हैं. 100 रुपया का
ये ऋषभ पंत की मतलब क्या रेट है, मतलब क्या इनका है?
ऋषभ को टुकड़ों में बिक रहे हैं भैया, 100 रुपए में बिक रहे हैं भैया.
100 रुपए में बिक रहे हैं.
100 रुपए में बिक रहे हैं भैया.
और धोनी की जर्सी?
धोनी तो भैया अपना फैन फॉलोवर है, एकदम 150 रुपए, 250 रुपए, 300 रुपए जैसा मिल जाए वैसा बेच दे रहे हैं.
सब खत्म भी हो गया उनके पास, टी शर्ट भी नहीं बची हुई है.
पैसा आपको देना है.
हमारे देश में मर्चेंडाइज सेल कभी, ऑफिशियल मर्चेंडाइज जो बिकता है वो कभी नहीं बिकेगा, यही बिकेगा. इन इंडिया नो कंपनी कैन मेक एनी मनी फ्रॉम मर्चेंडाइज. अभिषेक मिश्रा, तुम्हारा ये स्टोरी एकदम क्लियर एग्जांपल है. मुझे ये बताओ, एकाना में आज क्या प्रोपोर्शन होने वाला है? 50,000 पीपल में कितना? 40,000 सीएसके.
सर नथिंग लेस देन 48,000.
मैं संजीव गोयनका को फोन करके बोलता हूँ कि भाई आज पूरा येलो होने वाला है, आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते, कुछ नहीं कर सकते.
इवन जहीर एग्रीड,
हाँ बोलो.
Even Jack agreed before the IPL when I asked him कि ये क्या सिनारियो चेंज होगा. He said till MS Dhoni is playing ये सिनारियो नहीं चेंज होगा. The day he will retire, maybe we can see a blue dominating against the CSK in Ekana. उसके पहले तो नहीं होने वाला है.
मुझे ये बताओ, ये जो 48,000 के बारे में आप बात कर रहे हो, ये होम एडवांटेज कंप्लीटली न्यूट्रलाइज कर देगा महेंद्र सिंह धोनी. But having said that, are the, I mean, from a cricketing standpoint, do you give Chennai Super Kings in this form any chance? Some people are still saying Dhoni is the Amitabh Bachchan. There will be a turnaround, insane fan following. Do you give them any chance? Shumik was realistic when he said this is a write-off season. Bharat has said the same. Rohit बार बार ही ये कहा है कि no, this season it is not going to work, because ये लोग rationally discuss कर रहे हैं. आपको क्या लग रहा है? Fan क्या सीएसके के लिए पॉसिबल है?
सीएसके के लिए सर बिन तो पॉसिबल नहीं है. आई डोंट थिंक दे कैन डिफीट एलएसजी. प्रीटी स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम है, ऑन पेपर ऑन फील्ड ऑल बेसिस कवर्ड है, बट people don't care about the win. That's a big point. That's what people are saying, that we don't care win or lose. We just want to cherish Dhoni. अभी अगर बात की जाए तो most of the fans who are cheering for the Dhoni CSK, they all are LSG fan. For that one match, they became the Dhoni fan. That's the point actually, and that's why people are here. Most of them want LSG to win. Most of them want LSG to do better, but they just want to see Dhoni. क्योंकि 10, 20, 15 साल, 10 साल, whatever the year they wasted on the IPL, they invested on, जितना भी उन्होंने देखा है, आज के लिए वो बोल रहे हैं कि 3 साल से टीम आया है, we became the LSG fan, but for the one moment I want to live as a Dhoni fan. वो चीज नहीं हो सकता. We get only one chances to watch a match in Lucknow, और उस चांस को हम लोग धोनी के लिए चाहते हैं, LSG के लिए या किसी और टीम के लिए नहीं चाहते हैं. And that's a pretty good point. I mean, I met around 100 people, 40 to 100 people from the Nepal actually. They all came from Dhoni. That's kind of aura he carried.
Rohit Juglan, this is something unbelievable. This is actually a sociological study, that how sport is no longer about winning, losing. This man has elevated sport to a different level of cult. I've not seen this with even Tendulkar. Tendulkar for India, yes, I've seen this, the godlike madness, but in a T20 format, Sanjog Gupta tells me in an interview, जो हम लोग कल चलाएंगे, Sanjog Gupta tells me in an interview, this is Indian Possible League. I said, what is Indian Possible League? He said, yeah, in an Indian Possible League, a 43-year-old can still make people dream. That is what Sanjog Gupta, CEO of JioStar, told me. And he's 100% right, Rohit Juglan.
एग्जैक्टली बोल रहा था. जो पॉइंट आई थिंक शामिक दा ने टच किया ना कि कहाँ से उठकर आया, वो देखना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. और वो दौर अगर आप इंडियन क्रिकेट का देखोगे, बहुत छोटे छोटे शहरों से प्लेयर्स निकल कर आए, एंड सडनली किसी को एक ऐसा हीरो मिल गया जिसने दुनिया आपके कदमों में लाकर रख दी. दे कांट रिलेट टू आज की जनरेशन को. आप बोलो कपिल देव से रिलेट करो, क्योंकि कपिल देव भी एक टियर 2 टियर 3 सिटी से ही आए. वो ऐसा नहीं था कि चंडीगढ़ आज की डेट में चंडीगढ़ है कि आप बोल दो टियर 1 सिटी है, बट 1983 उससे पहले इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट ओनली. तो महेंद्र सिंह धोनी का भी जो राइज है, आप दुनिया के वर्ल्ड मैप पे रांची को दिखा भी नहीं पाओगे. रांची एक मतलब इंडिया में कहां पड़ता है, आधे से ज्यादा लोग बता भी नहीं पाएंगे आपको. तो उस जगह से उठकर आना, निकल कर आना, और फिर वर्ल्ड कप जीतना, तीनों आईसीसी ट्रॉफीज अपने देश के नाम करना, आई थिंक वो एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है. और जो अभी अभिषेक ने भी कहा कि यार हम 15 साल से, 17 साल से, 16 साल से एक टीम को सपोर्ट करते आ रहे हैं क्योंकि हमारे पास कोई टीम नहीं थी. सडनली आप बोलोगे, अब कल के दिन सपोज ऐसा हो कि मध्य प्रदेश की अपनी कोई टीम आ जाए या उत्तराखंड की अपनी कोई टीम आ जाए, और वो लोग अगर सपोज किसी को भी फॉलो कर रहे हैं, इतने 18 सालों से, 16 सालों से किसी को फॉलो कर रहे हैं, तो वो एक वो हार्ट टू हार्ट जरूर जाएगा कि यार क्या मैं थोड़ा सा इस एक दिन के लिए क्या मैं वापस अपनी उसी फ्रेंचाइजी के पास चला जाऊं जिसने मुझे 16 सालों में इतने सारे मौके दिए हैं खुश होने के. सो आई थिंक वो सारी चीजें अगर आप देखोगे, और लॉयल्टी, क्योंकि अगर आप सीएसके के साथ देखोगे तो मेरे हिसाब से सबसे बड़ा जो रीजन है वो लॉयल्टी है. फैन बेस की जो लॉयल्टी है वो आप देखोगे उनको केटर करती है, चाहे वो जहां भी जाते हैं. अभी ये बोलना शायद क्योंकि जब सचिन चले गए ना, तो वो सोशल मीडिया बूम नहीं हुआ था उस समय पर. धोनी के साथ, धोनी दरअसल उस पीढ़ी के ऐसे पहले सुपरस्टार हैं जो सोशल मीडिया बूम के बाद, मुझे लगता है जिस दिन विराट भी अनाउंस कर देंगे ना कि नेक्स्ट सीजन इज माय लास्ट सीजन, आप देखिएगा, आप अभी आपको फिर भी अभिषेक ने बोला कि 48,000 और 2,000 आपको फिर भी मिल जाएंगे. जिस दिन विराट बोल देंगे उस दिन शायद आपको वो 2,000 भी ना मिले. जिस दिन शायद कल मैंने यहाँ दिल्ली में देखा, रोहित शर्मा जिस वक्त पर आउट होते हैं या जिस वक्त पर मुंबई इंडियंस मैच जीतती है, दिल्ली कैपिटल्स वालों को फर्क ही नहीं पड़ रहा था इस चीज से कि दिल्ली हार चुकी है। उनको सिर्फ ये था कि बस एक बार रोहित शर्मा वेव कर दे, एक बार रोहित शर्मा वेव कर दे। तो आई थिंक ये जो सोशल मीडिया के ब्लास्ट होने के बाद ये जो स्टार हमारे क्रिएट्स हुए ना, जो अब सुपरस्टार्स हैं, उसमें महेंद्र सिंह धोनी दरअसल वो पहला नाम है जो आईपीएल से रिटायरमेंट की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं, और शायद इसी वजह से हमें ये चीज देखने को मिल रही है। इसके बाद जब चीजें और आगे बढ़ेंगी तो आई थिंक आप और प्लेयर्स के साथ भी ये देखोगे।
I think this is a fascinating show. Yes, Shomik, before I go to Bharat, very good points made by Rohit Juglan. Yes, Shomik.
I was about to say that a very, very good point made by Rohit. I mean, see, Virat Kohli also has a huge, humongous fan following. But if you look at Virat Kohli's fan following and compare it with Dhoni's fan following, Dhoni is the dream merchant for the proletariat. That is the main thing. I think that is where Dhoni trumps others. He is the dream merchant for the proletariat, and this is where Dhoni said Dhoni. Dhoni. I mean, this is where Virat Kohli, when he goes to Bombay to play against Mumbai Indians, for example, the gallery doesn't support RCB. But when Dhoni comes to Calcutta or Lucknow, wherever he goes, the gallery doesn't support the home team. They support CSK because of Dhoni. So I will say once again, I will reiterate, Dhoni is the only cricketer so far. And Rohit very rightly said, when Kapil Dev came from Chandigarh, there was only one TV channel called Doordarshan. So Dhoni, the background, given his background, everything, Dhoni has managed to make himself the dream merchant for the proletariat, and therein lies his card.
Again, a very important point that, this universal mass story that Shomik is talking about, Bharat. Vaibhav Taragi saying in IPL, home grounds for other players. Dhoni, every ground is a home ground. Anived asking Mayank Yadav. Mayank Yadav is fine. Over the next couple of days, you'll see him join. I've been saying this for the last 1 week. If you see my shows, I've been saying Mayank Yadav will soon join and they will have their full side. Nikhil Kumar, the way Chinnaswamy was cheering Chennai players and, whatever. So there is this whole story, Bharat. How are you going to look at the match? As an analyst, did it ever occur to you that, okay, I will not see this guy playing. He was part of our growing up. He gave us 2007, 2011, 2013. How does it matter if an IPL match goes here, there? Ultimately, we are consuming this man. It is all about consumption. It is all about business. It is all about brand. And MS Dhoni is the Pied Piper. Did it occur to you, Bharat Ramraj?
Yeah, obviously, I just said that we are seeing the final glimpse of MS Dhoni somewhere. So maybe that is the case. So when that happens, maybe fans have that kind of, what can you say, they feel motivated to see MS Dhoni because it could be his last season, maybe next season, one more season he could play. But the fans start to think, yeah, maybe we can get that final glimpse, final moments of MS Dhoni. So all those memories come flooding back. His first one-day match, him getting run out, then obviously that knock against Pakistan in 2005, 2007 T20 World Cup, right down to 2011 50 over World Cup, where myself, I was working in a recruitment firm. Then I actually took a day off. I didn't tell a couple of days off. I didn't tell my manager that where I was going. I just told I was not well, and actually I was back in Manipal because at that time there was no streaming and I didn't have a TV in the PG that I was living. So all those memories obviously fled back in your mind. So I think that same thing is happening with all those fans as well. At least a part of those fans who come out to watch maybe at Lucknow or any other stadium, that they keep remembering all those great memories of MS Dhoni, and they want to get a final glimpse of the man before he retires.
This is a fascinating comment. Fit Monk, my granny doesn't know C of cricket, but when Dhoni plays, she sticks to the TV and says, "Iska team jeetna chahiye." Beautiful comment. Beautiful comment. Abhishek, coming to the match, Nicholas Puran, unbelievable form. Lucknow Super Giants favorites. Am I right in saying that, you think?
Yeah, sir, definitely, sir. Lucknow Super Giants has the upper hand. They have all bases covered, as I already said. I'm audible, sir?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, if you talk about the batting or bowling or middle order, almost everything sorted out. थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम है उनकी पेस बॉलिंग में, बट आई थिंक अभी तक एज अ यूनिट वो बॉल कर रहे हैं, शार्दुल जो ब्रेक थ्रूज दिला रहे हैं, तो कहीं ना कहीं टीम पूरी तरह से बैलेंस ही नजर आ रही है. ऑन द अदर हैंड अगर सीएसके को देखें, दे डोंट हैव अ गुड बैटिंग लाइनअप. मिडल ऑर्डर, आई मीन इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द ओपनिंग सेटअप, ऋतुराज हैज सम रन, रचिन रविंद्रा हैज सम रन, बट नीचे मिडिल ऑर्डर में तो पूरा खाली पड़ा हुआ है. आई डोंट थिंक दैट एनीवन इज गेटिंग रन. तो कहीं से भी सीएसके आज जीती हुई नहीं नजर आ रही है. और लखनऊ पूरन आई थिंक मार्च भी अभी ज्वाइन ही कर लेंगे, टीम बस आई नहीं है, बट पीपल आर सेइंग दैट कि मार्च आ चुके हैं, लखनऊ आ चुके हैं, वो हो सकता है अभी 11 का पार्ट रहेंगे. तो नो डाउट दैट लखनऊ हैज अपर हैंड, दे आर गोना विन. वो आपकी आज उनकी चौथी स्टेट विन होने वाली है. बट लोगों से अगर बात की जाए तो अगेन दैट देयर माइंड सेट एलएसजी बट देयर हार्ट सेट सीएसके एंड दैट कैन नॉट चेंज.
Closing comments, Shomik, I'll start with you. Match. Yes, I know you are saying the result doesn't matter, but from the standpoint of the IPL, if Lucknow wins this one against all odds, without that bowling attack, they have won 4 out of 6. If they win this one, they will realize that that playoff is very near. They will get one step closer, 3 more games, and they will believe that they can actually do it, more so with Mayank Yadav back. Your thoughts on the match, Shomik, before I ask Bharat and Rohit?
I'd be very, very surprised if I see CSK winning another match in this year's tournament. I'd be very, very surprised. That would be an upset. If CSK going to win another match in this year's tournament, that is going to be an upset. I'm not running down the CSK side. I mean, they won the title just 2 years ago, and they are a super. I mean, if you look at the dressing room, you will see quality all around. Ravichandran Ashwin might not be bowling well, might not be taking a back full of wickets, and Ravindra Jadeja also. But you cannot undermine their quality. There is quality written all over it in that dressing room. But sometimes it happens when a team, irrespective of sport, falls in a rut. I mean, it is in that particular season. It is very, very difficult to come back. I mean, I had bumped into a stat that was pretty staggering. Nicholas Puran has hit 31 sixes in this tournament as yet, and the combined total of CSK sixes as of now are 32. So this is the difference. This is hard numbers. These are hard numbers. I'll be very, very surprised if CSK. I don't see them winning, and at this moment in time, they are the easiest side to play against. So expect a one-way traffic as far as this match is concerned. But once again, the fans will not mind as long as Dhoni is there. Dhoni is out there in the middle doing captaincy, wicket keeping, and coming out to bat either at number 8 or number 9.
Is Shomik too harsh? Bharat Ramraj, I'll give Rohit and Abhishek Mishra the last words. Is Shomik too harsh, or is he speaking out the real truth, the candid truth, brutally, as many people will not want him to do? Bharat Ramraj, Shomik, yes or no?
I kind of agree. See, CSK, if you look at all the 10 teams, and I guess the other 9 teams are really at least a little bit stronger than CSK, their batting lineup is really not firing. They made mistakes at the auction table itself, picking the Tripathis, Deepak Hudas. Just take the batting chart of Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, and check the top 50 run getters from Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. You won't get the names of Deepak Huda or Rahul Tripathi, even the top 70. So, these two players are in the CSK setup. So, this kind of mistakes they made. Even if you look at their pace attack, it's nothing great to talk about. Only Noor Ahmad and Khalil Ahmad are the two who are really doing well for them, the two silver linings. So, CSK do look like a very insipid side, modest side. But having said that, I just would add one thing. Usually, in a long league-based tournament, then you expect the weakest, even the weakest team to at least win 3 matches or 4 matches. So somewhere, I guess they would win one match somewhere after losing 5-6 in a row. I don't know whether today is the day, and then you expect that side to again lose and 3-4 matches. So from that point of view, maybe they will somehow sneak through one victory. Maybe it is today.
Sanjeev Goenka and Lucknow will believe that it is not today because they are putting all their eggs in this match, saying this will give us the 5th win. Rohit Jublan, I'll give Abhishek Mishra the last words. How are you looking at the game? Set it up.
But I don't think that they are this much weaker side, because look at them, look at their top order. They've been always getting runs from their top order, be it Rachin Ravindra, be it Devon Conway, be it Ruturaj Gaikwad. Yes, all three of them have missed out on this particular occasion. But you look at a 2023 season, you look at a 2021 season when they won the IPL trophy. It was all about openers. So I take this point of Deepak Hooda and a Vijay Shankar, but Vijay Shankar was doing well in Gujarat Titans. It's not like that he was not doing well there. Even if you talk about a Deepak Hooda, compare him with someone like a Ajinkya Rahane, who CSK bought in, and suddenly Ajinkya Rahane played that wonderful knocks with high 170 strike rate. Look at a Robin Uthappa. Everyone was just sending him from one franchisee to another franchisee. CSK said that come to our side, and 2023 look 2021 I think. Look what he did. In that I think eliminator or the qualifier one. So these kind of players, CSK always punt on these kind of players that not big names, already prime their peak, but CSK botting them, and then eventually they turn out to be their biggest match winners. Not happened this point of time, but I still believe, let them score a 180, 190, and they never had a bowling which you can say that, oh, they always had someone like a Malinga or a Bumrah in their side for that 5 trophies. No, there's been never a kind of bowler like a Malinga or a Bumrah. But still, if you see Mahendra Singh Dhoni with that kind of bowling attack also can, I think, really he has that in him, that he can really turn the things around for this Chennai Super Kings side. I'm always in belief, until and unless MS is there, I always believe that CSK can turn any kind of season. So I think they will win games. I think they will win games, at least 3 to 4 games. They will definitely win.
Also, a point.
Dr. Ravi, Abhishek, great work. Yes, great work, Abhishek. Very pleased that you decided to join us for the IPL. Very happy with it. Yes, Bharat.
Yeah, just a few seconds. I will just add a couple of points. It talked about Devon Conway and Rachin Ravindra. They're good players across formats. But the point is, in the IPL, the wickets are becoming flatter and flatter. So every team is looking at 90, 106 overs. And these two at most can get to 60 in 6 overs. I think that's the problem. They're good batters, but they're not hitters like Phil Salt. I think that is where CSK have a problem, especially with the kind of wickets.
But look at GT. Look at GT. They haven't scored over 100 or 110.
I'll see the point to that. Gujarat Titans still have a pace attack, which has Mohammad Siraj and Prasidh Krishna have taken 20 wickets between them. They still have good pace bowlers who are taking a lot of wickets up front. So you don't expect Gujarat Titans to give away 220 runs. Maximum they can give away 190, 200 runs. So that is why their batters can play that way, play percentage cricket at the top 3. But unfortunately, CSK don't have that kind of pace attack.
CSK batters not even giving them 180, 190. That's my only point, is that they can't
even because it's not just about openers. The rest of the batting lineup also is not clicking. With Gujarat Titans, at least the top 3 are consistently scoring runs. So what I'm trying to say is, for Chennai Super Kings, without having the good attack, if the openers get only 60 runs in 6 overs, then they're in trouble on flat pitches. That's the only point I wanted to add.
So Suman Avasti says, I want Trisha on the show. Only she takes my questions or comments. Trisha will only do RCB shows. By the way, she's joined back today after her holiday. So she's recharged. Her batteries are recharged. You will soon see her back. Abhishek Mishra, last comments on the show. Kya lag raha hai? Mahol batao. Is it packed already? Fans have started to come in. Team aa chuka hai. Story kya hai? Bata ke let's finish it off. And then Shomik will come back with you at 6:30.
The area around, Ekana Sports Complex के अगल बगल जो एरिया है वो ऑलरेडी पैक्ड है और टीम जस्ट 5 मिनट में आने वाली है. आई थिंक 5:40 to 5:45 के अराउंड टीम आ जाती है. अभी एक्स्ट्रा फोर्सेस अभी बुलाई गई. मैंने खुद देखा कि 2 पुलिस की एक्स्ट्रा बैंड्स गई.
तुम्हारे पीछे कुछ हो रहा है, वो दिखा सकते हो क्या? There are these lots of CSK fans. थोड़ा वो दिखा सकते हो? दिखाओ ना.
Okay.
आप जाओ वहाँ पे.
Yeah, I'm changing the camera.
नहीं चेंज करने का जरूरत नहीं है. तुम जैसे बोल रहे थे, I saw a lot of CSK fans उस तरफ. कुछ हो रहा था क्या? कुछ सेलिब्रेशन वगैरह कर रहे हैं क्या?
Yeah, actually they are waiting for the team to come. ये वाला ब्लॉक बंद किया गया है तो इधर से लोग बहुत कम आने पड़ रहे हैं. And I mean, Boria दिखाऊं. That would be better.
Okay, no problem. No problem. So, okay, predictions. Abhishek Mishra, CSK,
Yeah. So
LSG. CSK or LSG? Prediction. I think he
sir,
can't get
I mean, my heart says CSK, but my mind says LSG. That's the same problem.
Okay,
Okay,
it's
so
the MS
yeah,
Dhoni fan that's
this is
speaking. The MS Dhoni fan that's speaking. Look at this. Look at this. Behind that's all yellow. If you can look
uh,
in the
let me.
background, it is all yellow. I don't see a single blue shirt. I don't see a single blue shirt there. It's all
Uh,
yellow. This is the cult of one man, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Thank you very much for joining us. Rohit Juglan, Shobhit Chakraborty,
Thank you.
Bharat Ramraj, and excellent work, Abhishek Mishra. Keep going. Shobhit Chakraborty back with the build-up at 6:30. Thank you so much for joining me.